Wow, all the hoops that I've had to go through. It's been to be honest with you, it's been so many that I don't think I can recollect all of them right now. But Carol's helping me there. The whole time, with her phone, the house phone, my phone, papers, the pens are out. She's taking down notes, I'm taking down notes to make appointments for my medical. They sent me my medical card, but then they didn't tell me who my provider was. So I had to stay on the phone about an hour and a half to find out who my provider is, where I can make an appointment for my provider. And that was tough. They led me around to different states, to different providers, and some said, no, we don't have you. You're not with us, and I'm telling them, I have my card right here. I'm giving you my number, but nobody knows who my provider is. So they witnessed that. Then for my Social Security card, which I didn't have, I was on the phone for about an hour and change, and I was given the runaround. The runaround. So me and Carol, we gave up, and we don't give up at all, because it was late in the afternoon already. Someone at church suggested I just go to the office, because you can't go to the office anymore. You can't just show up, you have to have an appointment, like as with the DOL. I showed up, and I had to wait there an hour, and they finally sent me my card. This was 2 weeks ago. I just got it yesterday, my Social Security card. So I tried to open up a bank account. I didn't have sufficient ID to open up a bank account. I'm trying to establish a credit because now I'm older, I'm trying to live life. But I can't pay everything with money because I'm not establishing credit, and the bank won't allow me without certain ID. Then I had to go to the Department of Licensing to try to get my license. I had to get it was out of county. The only one that was available was out of county. So I had one parish, one prisoner family drive me over there. But before that, I had to get permission from my CCO to leave the county. So I had to wait for that to come through. So someone had to take me there to get that. And then when I went over there, then something happened with the ID where it wasn't adding up because of an old number, an old ID number. So now they said they can't do it. So I went to another county for nothing, and my poor one parish, one prisoner family and I tell them I'm sorry. They said, no, it's all right. But I said, you see how nothing's easy for me, for us. When we get out, nothing's just cut clean easy. There's always something, hoops that you have to go through.
Navigating the paperwork was overwhelming. Our friend had a lot of, I asked him one day, I said, this was after he was released, and it was only about 3 weeks after. I go, what's your biggest concern right now? He says, Shirley, I've got so many unopened envelopes that I'm just overwhelmed from this and that. And I says, well, throw them in a box and let me go through them. So just helping him with paperwork when things would come up, things with his prior life came back to haunt him, I guess you'd say. So we just took one issue at a time and got through it. Another good thing is about this OPOP program is how when a need came up, and if our group couldn't handle it or didn't have expertise like insurance, there was an insurance person in the congregation. And we could bring them, they didn't join OPOP, but we go, hey, can you help? And the more you can find people in your congregation to help in just a little area is great. I remember one time our friend thought about going to the community college. So there was a retired teacher and helped him navigate that through the college. Everything had to be, again, it was COVID, everything had to be on the laptop, which is another thing he didn't know about. So our church lent him a laptop that we didn't need for a while.
If you are a man on a team being paired with a woman, I would be very cautious about not being alone one-on-one with just the woman. I would have a team of a man and a woman with a woman, or two women and a woman, or a woman with a woman. just because they're coming out of a situation where they've been around all women, and so if they have been around a man, it's going to have been a guard, and it's just kind of, it's scary a little bit. It's just kind of a power imbalance, and also you don't know from their past, relationships or sexual trauma, that sort of thing. So it's just a lot safer environment if you're paired with a woman and they're surrounded with women, or they're one-on-one with another woman.
So having somebody first not only support, but to, drive me to my appointments, even calling to help me set up those appointments if I didn't know how to go about it, somebody figuring it out for me or helping me figuring it out. It's a good feeling to know that I have that. If I can't make it to my appointment, I got somebody that's willing to take me to my appointment and actually sit through, like, for example, probation appointments and ask questions that might have left my mind, and having somebody just to be like, oh, okay, well, what about this, Kind of like a sticky note sitting right next to me.